Hi, it's Angelo Giallombardo, president at Central Executive Search. I thought today I'd do a market update for candidates because we're seeing a lot of candidates reaching out to us about executive level roles, management roles, and director level roles, and C level roles. Well, this is a tough time for that. Unfortunately, what we're finding in the market right now is every week we're getting about 3 to 5 CEO level, VP level, director, and other C level uh, candidates reaching out to us, sending us their resume blindly. And I'd love to help them. It's really a challenge right now, though. I think what we're seeing in general is the truth is companies are cutting back high salaries. And I think we're seeing that in the tech sector, mostly in the news, but we're also finding it in manufacturing. And the reason we're finding it is because margins are being squeezed in the materials that we're buying overseas, in the tariffs, in the economic environment that we're dealing with right now. Companies are trying to improve their profits, and the bigger the company or uh, the more people underneath their payroll, the more likely they are to start considering letting people go and putting their own people in place for either a little bit less money or for other reasons. So the bottom line is we're seeing a lot of individual contributor roles. We are actively searching for a lot of different engineer, sales, key account, R&D chemistry, tech service, applications engineering, process, electrical, and mechanical engineering, and some operations management roles, but we're not seeing the C level or director level roles that we have seen in the past. That's okay. It's part of the process that we're going through. I've been doing this for about 25 years, and I've seen this happen before, several times actually. 2008 and 2009, we had a lot of this type of situation happening, companies cutting back. It actually is even as recently as COVID, where a lot of people were misplaced or displaced from their companies because of cost cutting measures. So the economy does have something to do with it. The war in the Middle East has something to do with it. Tariffs, of course, do have something to do with it in the U.S., as well as we're seeing AI and inflation have something to do with it because AI is taking away some of the um, roles and responsibilities and cutting costs for companies that are looking to improve their profitability. So a lot of these factors are playing into it. It is not doom and gloom, but I do encourage any executive or director level roles to either A, stay at their company as long as they can for now, um, or B, maybe you'll have to consider some type of individual contributor role. I never ask someone to take a step back in their career. I think it's not a wise idea. But what I do think is wise is to consider all possibilities. And we're in very much uncharted waters with the AI revolution and things that are happening in the tech sector that are impacting just about every sector, including manufacturing. So that's what we're finding in the markets that we serve. And that's what we're seeing day to day over the last 3 months. It's been happening since February. We've had a good year so far. We're very active. We have a lot of individual contributor roles, but unfortunately, we don't have a ton of manager or director or C level roles. So that's the status of the market, I'd say, as of late April. This is April 28th, 2026. A couple more things. Situations change quickly. Industries, decisions made by leaders in across the globe, companies' decisions, and markets can change quickly as well. So hopefully this does change. This is kind of the new meta or the new trends we're seeing over the last couple months or the last quarter. But it doesn't mean it'll last forever. And sometimes we'll get some kind of lag what's going on in the market. So we may not hear about the layoffs for a week or two or three. So who knows? It could already be shifting and I could be wrong. By the time I post this and everyone sees it, I hope I'm wrong. But if you have any questions, I'm happy to help you. You or your company, please reach out to me. Feel free to call or email. My phone number is 440 461 5400. And my email is angelo@centraljobs.com. That's our website, centraljobs.com. Take a look, review it, let me know how I can help you. We'll be putting up a new website by the end of the year, but for now, it is what it is, and you can see what we do and where we specialize. Thank you for watching the video. Please like it, please comment on it, please share it with someone you know that needs to see this. I appreciate your time, and I wish you all the best this week and the rest of the month and the rest of the year.